Hello, my friend, and welcome to another edition of TFU News and Views. I am your host, Anthony Brucali, owner-operator, webmaster of TFU.INFO, and there hasn't been a lot of news to talk about much lately. And it's not that there hasn't been news, but there hasn't been news that I really wanted to touch on or news that I have an opinion about. But I did want to share a brief announcement from TFU.INFO, from me personally, actually, because I have been promising you a contest, a giveaway of sorts for a while now, and I finally got it all together. And so if you haven't been on our YouTube channel, then you might not have seen the contest video. And just to break it down, so what we're trying to do is grow our user base over at YouTube and on the YouTube channel. So what we're doing for the site is a giveaway called the 1100 contest, and that is hopefully a way to grow this audience and grow the YouTube subscriber base at least up to 1,000. So the contest, real simple. Right now, we are not giving anything away until we hit 500 subscribers, and as of the time of this recording, I'm only about 125 or so away from hitting that 500 mark. And once we hit the 500 mark, I will be giving away a very small Transformers prize pack of Titan Masters Shuffler and Repugnus, along with a Combiner Wars Laserbeak that the folks from Space Ape Games, who bring you Transformers Earth Wars, contributed so kindly to me back at HasCon. And speaking of Earth Wars, if you haven't been by the YouTube channel, one of the reasons to subscribe is, we have this great exclusive video from the folks at Space Ape Games of the upcoming Victorion Combiner and one of her abilities. So if you swing on by, you'll see that as well, and that is youtube.com/TFU.INFO. I'm going to say that a few times during this episode. Now, if we get from 500 to 750, I'm going to toss in a Power of the Primes Dinobot Slug that was courtesy of Hasbro for covering Toy Fair. And so these things aren't things that I've purchased on my own. These are things these companies actually want to give you. So if you subscribe over at the YouTube channel and we can get to 750, then great, we'll throw that in. And if we get to 1,000, this is something I went out and purchased just for this contest. If we get to 1,000, I will toss in a Toys R Us exclusive Studio Series Thundercracker. That is the final Toys R Us exclusive for Transformers before the store closes and goes out of business. People are already having a hard time finding it, and I was lucky enough to stumble across an extra, and I plan on giving it to one of you. Now, here's the other good news. If you are already a subscriber over at YouTube, you're already entered into the contest, and that is how that works. And I would just hope that you swing on by and share out that video, get more people to subscribe, because I am not going to be able to do this giveaway until we hit 500 subscribers, and we're not going to get that Thundercracker given away until we hit 1,000. So the idea is to really grow the audience. So if you're part of the audience, thank you. I thank you personally from the bottom of my heart. I thank you, because I wouldn't be able to do this without your support and without you guys listening or watching on YouTube. But I want to reach more people. I want to grow this community. So let's get to 1,000. You can help me out. Just share the video out, get people to subscribe, and the quicker we get to 1,000, the deadline on this is May 5th, day after Star Wars Day, May 5th, 2018 is the deadline for this contest. So I'm trying to get to 1,000 by May 5th. Now, beyond the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm also pleased to announce the launch of our Patreon campaign. So if you go to patreon.com/TFU.INFO, that's patreon.com/TFU.INFO, there you will find our Patreon sponsorship page. So you can become a patron of TFU.INFO and of Transformers University, the website, the podcast, everything that you've come to enjoy from me and from the website. I'm not going to get into all the levels that you can sponsor at, but the majority of them are at $10 or less per month. And the goal here is to get to 100 patrons. And if we get to 100 patrons, I'm going to take my skills as a television producer, as a video editor, and apply them to one of the most hated pieces of Transformers fiction ever created. So for those of you who don't know about me in my personal life, in my life outside of the fandom, I am a 3-time Emmy Award-winning producer and editor. So I work in the video business and in the television business. And I know, just like you know, that the Machinima Combiner Wars series was flawed at best. I'm sure some of you have more choice words for it than that. But I do see it as somewhat redeemable. Some of it is trapped within the confines of its format, being a series of short episodes to be delivered on a mobile device. And I think some of it is trapped in just low quality animation. So there's a lot that can be done there, and I think I can do something with it. So if we get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to take on Combiner Wars. I'm going to take on recutting that into something a bit more interesting and something that at least moves along. So that'll wrap things up, I think, for this episode of TFU News and Views. And we will talk a bit more about the Patreon campaign next time. I want to get into a little more of the finer details with you, but that will be for another show. So you can catch us anywhere you find fine podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Play. Of course, be sure to leave a 5-star rating and a review if you have a moment. And if you want to catch us on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, Instagram, all of those .com/TFU.INFO, and on Twitter at TFU_info. So until next time, see you. It's TFU.INFO's 1100 contest, where you can win a pile of great toys, including a Toys R Us exclusive Studio Series Thundercracker. Entering is real easy. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers, so all you have to do is visit TFU.INFO's YouTube channel and click subscribe. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we build the prize pack, starting with a Combiner Wars Laserbeak, courtesy of our friends at Space Ape Games, along with Titan Master figures for Repugnus and Shuffler. And that's just the start. At 750 subscribers, we'll add in Power of the Prime's Dinobot Slug, courtesy of the fine folks at Hasbro. Then, at 1,000 subscribers, we add in the grand prize, Thundercracker. All you have to do to enter is subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, great news! You're already entered. Be sure to share this video to spread the word. But wait! There's more! Want more chances to enter? Swing on by to our newly launched Patreon campaign. Join at any level and receive 2 bonus entries into the contest. What's more, our first Patreon goal is to re-edit the Machinima Combiner Wars cartoon into a more enjoyable, watchable experience. Can it be done? Well, only one way to find out. This contest ends May 5th, 2018, and you can enter with a simple click. So, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now.